Hey, love bug. So, if you happen to be new here, my name is Marcia Yvonne, and my channel is all about being the intersection between faith, fashion, and fragrance. So, if that is your vibe, consider joining the Love Bug Tribe. So, today is Memorial Day, and so I do want to take a moment of silence for the lives lost, be it a soldier in the military or just lives that get lost in the battle of war. And so I do want to take a moment of silence. Okay, cool. So today we are going thrifting. Baby, I have not been thrifting in a hot minute. Like, I kid you not, I have not been thrifting in a mighty long time. This is my first time in probably months, to be honest. Just with everything that's been going on, just have not had the time, have not had the energy. When I do have time, I just want to rest. And so we're gonna go thrifting. With it being Memorial Day, I'm currently outside of the Goodwill and they are doing 50% off, but it is swole, so don't like that. But we are gonna go in and we're gonna go thrifting. So I don't have much that's on my wish list. So we're looking at dresses, knee length or maxi style dresses, linen pants or track pants. Always on the search for like really good blouses, maxi skirts, and a really good like plain black structured blazer. I do not have like a plain black structured blazer. Like, all of them have some type of like details to them, or they're in a fabrication that's very heavy for this weather. Baby, it is hot, okay? It's hot. So I don't want to be reaching for like a wool blazer. I want a blazer of a lighter blend. So preferably like cotton or something that's going to be a lot more breathable in this weather season that will transition across seasons. So that's what I want to look for, and we're gonna do it challenge style because I have like goals that I am trying to reach financially. I do want to be mindful of like the money that I'm spending, so I'm giving myself a budget of $25. So we are going to see what kind of damage we can get into. With it being half off, I think we're gonna have a good day. This is one of my favorite stores, so we're gonna get in and we're gonna see what they have. Let's go.
All blue tags $1.99. Other donated goods 50% off. Dresses from Dillard's. Bag thrifted. Shoes are from Walmart. Get into the try on. So first off, we have this like vest dress, blazer, sleeveless dress. It was cute. There was a button missing, and I just knew realistically I wouldn't wear it. It has this like tie in the back so that you can cinch it at the waist, which is always a really good detail. I can definitely see this being really good for someone, and if you are a modest girly, you can put a button down shirt underneath and be very cute. Next up, we have this cream dress. This dress was very cute, and it was made very well. However, it was too big. I believe it was a 2X, and you may not be able to tell, but it's not really laying properly because it's not really my size, and I would have to be very dependent upon a belt to give it some shape. So even though it was really good, I left it. Next up, we had this dress. I like the fit of it. I was not in love with the print. I felt like it being black and white, I can make it fit in my lifestyle, but I wasn't in love with it. So ultimately I decided to leave it. That's a close-up of the print, and I just was not sold on it. So next up, we have this top and these pants. I said yes to the pants. They are just like light flowy pants. I said no to the top just because I felt like I have something very similar, and this was very good quality. I just knew that I would reach for something else a bit more that was already in my wardrobe, but this fit can go really well, like, and it's very giving very summer vibes. Next up was this top. It was very cute, but it did not fit. I felt like it was very fall, which is very cute. Next up was this bodysuit. It also did not fit, but it was a very decent quality, double lined. Next up, we have this tank top and these pants. Now, as you can see, these pants are entirely way too big. They were from the men's section, but they were like a beautiful like brown kind of plaid pant, which is always good for work, but I said no to them because of the fit. Now the tank top I said yes to. Next up, we had these pants. I enjoyed the color, and I really am trying to get more color into my wardrobe. But ultimately, I said no to these. They were a decent fit. I just realized because of the color, I would not reach for them often. So I said no. Next up, we have these pants. They are a linen and cotton blend. I said yes to them. They are black. They have a working drawstring, pockets, and I love the fit. These are so good and they are perfect for the summertime and the way this heat is a heating, baby. Keep you very cool and comfy. Next up, I tried on these linen pants. They were more of a slack style. They did not fit and they were also damaged, like extremely damaged and ripped on that one leg. And so I ultimately said no. They had so much potential, but no, I was not going to bring them home in that condition. Next up, we had these pants. I love the color and I love the concept of them. They were poor quality and not the best fit. They were from Shein, so take that with a grain of salt, but I do think they were really decent quality and had very good potential. Next up, I tried on this leopard blazer. I was torn because I wasn't sure how much I would reach for it. I love leopard, but I was not completely sure. But the fit is like amazing and it has that hourglass silhouette to it. I loved the details like on the pocket, that satin line. Ultimately, I just said yes because I do believe that it will be a great addition to my wardrobe. Next up, we have these white linen pants. I ultimately said no because I was not in love with the fit or how see-through they were, and I knew just they would not get a lot of wear in my wardrobe. So I said no to those. Real no. Like, for sure, no. Definitely not. So, next up, we have these chartreuse pants. They were beautiful, but they did not fit. So, I had to say no. Next up, we tried on these more beige linen pants, and they were beautiful. I love the fit. I love the drawstring, and I love that they are not extremely see through. So, I ultimately did say yes to these. They will be perfect for the summer. Yet again, lightweight, very breathable for this weather. Next up, I had these cream linen pants. I love cream, but I was not in love with these. I love the fit, but I did not love how see-through they were. And so ultimately, I said no to these. I'll be on the lookout for another pair. Next up, I tried on these. I said no to both of these items. The pants had more of like a kind of that windbreaker material. They had a drawstring at the leg and drawstring at the waist, but they were windbreaker and just very noisy, and I was not a fan. And then next up, I said no to this top. I think it is nice, but I felt like I had something better in my wardrobe already. Then next up, I tried on these burgundy pants and this top. The pants did not fit, they would not close, and I was very upset. The top was a nice concept, I just was not in love with the material or the fit, but the pants, oh, look at the color, they were so gorgeous. So now I feel like I need some burgundy pants in my wardrobe. Next up, I tried on this like mock neck bodysuit and these pants. The pants were entirely too tight. They did not work. And the top was actually too big, so I had a lot of room and it was just not a good fit. But the ideal and the concept of an outfit like this would be gorgeous. But ultimately I had to say no to both of these items because the fit was just completely off. So next up, I tried on this blazer. This was a 100% wool blazer and it was from Marshalls. They sold it originally for $60. They were selling it at the Goodwill for I believe 10. It was a little oversized, but it was a beautiful blazer. I ultimately said no because I just knew it was not the right fit. Just 100% wool was not what I was looking for the summer season. So I did say no. I considered keeping it so for fall and winter, but I said no. But I'm kind of regretting just a little bit. But this is a beautiful blazer. It was perfectly crafted. So next up, I tried on this black blazer and the fit was a little bit better, but I was not in love with it. I believe it was just a polyester material and I was not in love with the fit. Of course, I could have made it work, but I was not in love with the color either. It was not the right shade of black, and I know that may sound crazy, but I just ultimately said no and was just going to hold out to see if I can find something better. I believe this was also priced at $10, so next up, I tried on these items. I said yes to this top and these pants. It is just this like orangey red top is just a tee, which is perfect. I love this color on me. And then these pants, they give very much summer. Unfortunately, they do not have any pockets, which was kind of sad and heartbreaking. However, they were blue tag, so they were $199. So I ultimately said yes. So as you can see, the overall total was $23.36, and then after my discount, it came out to $11.05.
So we just got out. It is 4:04. I went in about like 1 something, like 150-ish, 145, 150-ish. So we did good. So keep in mind, our budget was $25. I got a total of, okay, it says I purchased 8 items, but it says 1 item was voided. So the total was $23.36. Yes, we love that. Yes, on budget, under budget. We love that. So the overall total was $23.36 on budget, but I had $12.31 in points. So it brought the total down to, I think it was $11.05. So we love that. So I came under budget. And still saved me some money, because I was like, when he was like, oh, well, you have $12.31, like, would you like to use it? And I was back and forth, because I'm like, I'm still under budget, so I'm okay. But then I'm like, why not save the money? I love that we came in under budget. We love that. So we are going to do the haul. It was 50% off all donated items, and then the tag of the day was blue. So if you had a blue tag, it was $1.99. I don't know if I have any blue tags, but we'll go through. So we have these pants. They're like black and cream, like a yellow cream kind of color. They were tagged $6.99, so half off of that. And they are just a nice linen pant. Next up, we got these pants. I just feel like they're so festive. Oh, I did get a blue tag. These were blue tag. Can you see? $4.99. Next up, we got the brown tank. I don't see a tag on these as well, but they were black tag, $4.99. I don't know who they're by. It's like a Razorback tank, and it is 46% cotton, 46% rayon, 8% spandex. The lady was watching me and waving. Like, next up, I got this top. I just love this color. I really realized it looks really good on me. It's by A New Day, which is a Target brand. It's in a size small. It was tagged for $4.99. Next up is these linen pants. They are 100% linen by the brand Linen Charter Club Luxury. I got them in a size 12. These were tagged. Okay, come on, let's focus. There we go. $4.99. And they were just a nice linen pair of pants. Then I got these black ones. I know these were a blend of cotton and linen. So these were $6.99. And they're just a black pair. And then lastly, I got the leopard blazer. It was $10.99. Can you see that? $10.99. That was all that I got for today. This was a really good thrift trip. There were a lot of things that I saw that either did not fit. I ran into a lot of stuff that was not fitting me, like, at all, or the fit was off. There were some things that I just wasn't in love with, so I chose to, like, not get. The quality wasn't there. Typically, a lot of the same things that I typically like use as my metric for whether or not I'm going to get an item. But I do think I did really good. I do think that I got a lot of things that were on my wish list. Literally, as I was doing my closeout, the phone overheated. So I'm like, same, because it's hot. So I'm going to go ahead and head out. But I hope to see you back here next time for another video. But until then, remember that I love you. God loves you. So remember to always, and he do mean always, love you too. Smooches, love bug.